have people fighting it out in media houses and debating in cafes and bars on the street on the future of our young, exuberant, but misguided nation. But miles away, sandwiched between an abandoned temple and scores of crowded streets, is where change is really happening.
Why you will go to college? I am going to class and I am going to college to study and I very honestly study. Because I become a doctor, then I don't understand something which is very interesting, like a doctor has so many medicines and I will not read a book, then doctorate books. So what I do, then I will don't become doctor, then I will want to read book also.
Why education is important is because more often than not we do not realize that in order to actualize the choices that we are given as a society or as individuals or even our fundamental freedoms for that matter, I think education is that tool which does increase the ability, our ability to realize them, and secondly is also that catalyst which tells us that that we have these many rights for us to realize. Why don't people realize the importance of education is because they take it for granted. Secondly, they do not understand the difference between literacy and education and what is good quality education. Third, we don't understand the potential of good quality education. Also, more or less, we think that education is not something that is fundamental or quintessential to a developing economy like ours, which I think is a fundamental mistake that we make, vis-a-vis like giving it priority vis-a-vis other things that our government focuses upon in terms of policy making. Also, we don't understand that as choices that we learn to make as individuals and while we're growing up, education does play out a major role in terms of our thought process, our intellect, our fundamental core values that we internalize as an individual. So I think that somewhere fades away and we don't realize where we're coming from or how education has been important in shaping us up. So that realization is important.
So it's imperative we make people realize that there are no quick fix solutions and education is really the way to solve all our problems.
Yeah, I don't think there can be a quick fix solution. I mean, there cannot be a quick fix solution to 50 years of a problem. So we've had this problem of poverty, of impoverishment for a long, long period of time. It's impossible for us to say that a 2-year policy change would fundamentally shift your ideologies or will make people so empowered or at such pedestals that it no longer is a problem. I think you need to invest time, and the gestation period is definitely long for education and perhaps longer than any other policy. Yeah, but definitely yes.
We have so many books, we will learn that, and we will have so many things like we will read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Finding Nemo and Cat in the Hat book. In that book we will do work also. And I want to be engineer because I am studying to make an engineer and my mother is also advertising, so I want to do something new in my life, so I am to study in the school and we can get so much knowledge in our school. So from the study I study to a big man in my life, and I want to, my life is very nice. I think I'm a very nice engineer and I want to be an engineer. My favorite story is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It has so much knowledge and English. I am global police of IPS and I help everybody and I help to children and men and I work hard and IPS work is really hard and I help to.
और आपके पेरेंट्स क्या करते हैं? सपोर्ट करते हैं काफी. तो अगर आपके पेरेंट्स आपको बोले कि 6th क्लास के बाद बोले कि नहीं अब बहुत पढ़ाई होगी तो आप क्या बोलोगे उनको?
I will study Vibhav because I like study.
आप बोलोगे ना?
Yes.
अगर बोले कि नहीं आपको काम करना है घर पे या पैसे की वजह से?
I tell my mother I don't study since I will study a Vibhav college.
Basically, I just wanted to experience some things in the as a citizen of this country, which I wasn't really used to. I mean, I'd never heard of this area before coming here. And the day I came here, I was really shocked. I didn't know that such an area existed in Delhi. It's almost like you live in a pseudo land and you don't really know where things are or how people function. What I think this fellowship has given me more than anything else is that it has got me closer to people, closer in terms of understanding issues. When I was in college, I was pretty vocal about things. I would experience things, I would try and understand them, but I would never really understand the issue behind it or the people behind it. So this fellowship has made me understand that. The fact that I work with kids every day helps me feel satisfied about what I do. It's a joyous job. You do feel nice about it, though there are moments, there are peaks and valleys like any job. But the fact is that what we feel is that as fellows, we have the power to do something for, in terms of creating change for children that we teach. And hopefully in the future, we believe that the effort that we put in here will be able to give substantial results in terms of what
Who are we for an end product of our circumstances? Are we not created and shaped by them? So, what is truly the value of a good upbringing, a good education? Can you put a price on it? Can you really quantify the value? If we love India, if we care at all for the people that have toiled for our country throughout the years, for our right to be a free, fair, and equal society, not just on paper, but out there, if we truly yearn for her progress, we must begin. We can only begin by educating her.